EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Ready, 5-9. 44 to Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Hey, easy. You got motion, man. You got motion, man. Exactly.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Called it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Shotgun now for Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Ready, 95, 56. Let's go, D. Hey, switch gears.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Throwing now is Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
First and 10, 49-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. It's brought in by Harris. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Breeze now to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Down. 70, Indy. Ready?
The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
Now Leonard Fournette. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Now Fournette. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. A Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Minshew. His throw incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. That one complete. He finds Sharp, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On 4th down, Minshew. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's Breeze. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Breeze now. He's going to loft one deep left side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Tighten up, tighten up. Tight, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Don't get nervous. Here we go, 21, 21, 44, 44,
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Well, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that...
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
You can up it if you want. Yeah, you can up it if you want. We play for 20 if you want, but they won't.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Going with Armstead, a 1st down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll give it back to Armstead. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun is Minshew. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone, we're thinking we're giving up 3, we just want to give up 6. In this case, They end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll run. This is Kamara. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Breeze here finding Kamara. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Breeze. Harris has it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A 10th carry for Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And pressure drops off as they look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Minshew sets to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 31 yards there and a first down. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On the counter, here's Kamara. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, it's Breeze. And he fires one, but incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Good defense.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. This is Fournette, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Blue draw Porter.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Minshew. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Good game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes
You gonna roll
left
with
to
them?
play in this football game.
You wanna play a
here
rematch?
on EA Sports.
Let me. Yeah, after this one, I'm gonna
Saints
eat real quick,
football
though.
as we get you reset.
Let you know.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just
Make a
looking to
sandwich.
melt
Make a
away
sandwich
these
or
final
something.
couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand corner. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the
That's why
20.
you got him.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Bree's going to throw here. Well, this is caught by Gibb. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown.
You trying to play for $5?
And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable
Not
lead
you.
here
No,
late,
no, I
and
never
now that
asked you.
lead even more comfortable.
You want to play for $5?
Is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just
He
don't
must
like
lost.
it? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into
Right.
play later?
But that don't mean we gamble. All right.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost.
He
It was
did some
over,
weird
right?
shit.
And
Why
the
you try
coach
to catch it
called
like
a
that?
running play.
Hey, on some BS. Play him. Play black while I eat.
Executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Go
down.
ahead and send it to him. I'm about to
Alexander
be on him a little
It'll
bit.
go as a
Right
loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I'm on
And
that.
you hate
Over
to
the
say
middle.
it. And he's going to be brought down.
Oh, shit.
Back at his own 6-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Back to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in
That
great
wasn't complete.
shape.
They just that's the turnover. They tripping. Hey, this defense though, this defense, you don't want to do
He's
that.
just looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Ted Ginn.
I just want the ball
Second
back.
touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. I'll be heading to the hotel. Charles, he's off to Bourbon Street.
No, I'm not.
As we say so long from New Orleans.
What it do? We do dub, we do 10, whatever, bro.
Hey, who open? My food ain't ready yet.
What's that, cuz? Oh, I'm
who
all right.
ready?
You know,
Who
I'm
open?
all right.
Send it to Tyrann. Who's that? Who is that? All right, Black. I'm gonna play Black. I'll play you Black. I'm sending it.
How much we playing for a half, boss?
Nah, I'm gonna play Black. Let's go.
Half buck. Half buck. Well, I'm gonna be playing with 10 or 10. You playing for the dub or the team? All right. I ain't hear you, bro. That's all. I'll just confirm. Yeah. Mhm. Let me hold some of that stimulus money.
My fault. Let's do this. All right. Everybody beatable. Everybody's beatable. Who, me? Yeah, it is a trend, but I do my thing. That's why I picked the Saints. I throw the ball. Right. Now he talking to Coach Jump.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago.
All right, I get next.
They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Denver Broncos.
Shooting like a John Deere. Come here.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Fuck out of here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Breeze going to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Oh, that's some bullshit, man.
Now Breeze. He finds Clark. He's at the 40, 20, and they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there on the catch and run, 63 yards. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now, a chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. Here's Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Thank you.
Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Ready? 18 Gator. Check, 47. Christian, travel. Slam. Check 26, check 26.
Oh, my God.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
He really wants you to do it again. Catch that, man.
X3, 218, chopper. Look at me, zipper. Go.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's pile this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I'm telling you,
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
I'm coming, motherfucker. Better believe.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Brady is negative yard
But to me, it's
passing,
pretty
man.
simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Block now on first down. And that'll be knocked away.
It's ready. Turn it down, son.
Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it's going to be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock down the play, bring up second down.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they look very aware that those could happen on any given down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, first and 10.
Yellow lady, kill.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is their third drive right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play. Back, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along.
Hey, I didn't see that nigga, man. That nigga
blended in.
with
First play of the drive there is incomplete. They're going to go back to Thomas again, and it's second down. To throw is Breeze. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
53.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Spinning past him. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Ready. Get that over. Tight go.
On the ground, this is Kamara. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, Kamara. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The Saints on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Kamara trying to right side. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Hey, easy.
Running with Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They run. It's Kamara. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now they'll run. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
leads to second and goal. At the
2nd down and goal. Breeze got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. What's good on the extra point? And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The ball, man.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
I just can't see that end zone, bro. I see the end zone right now, bro.
Black, go ahead, quit, man.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Ah, come on, man. Third kick.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey, C6. C6. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Go. 47. Mike's 47. Get it.
Now this time, Locke will throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
You like how you broke that bitch all the way out. You're going to stay on him, though.
And maybe some indecision on getting the punt team out there. And they're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Breeze now on 1st down. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 there, and a New Orleans 1st down. On 1st down, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Breeze now closing in on a 200-yard 1st half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Breeze now. And brought in by the tight end Cook.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Check the opposite.
Breeze to throw again. Again has it complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Here's Breeze to throw. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here's 1st and goal. And gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that 1st half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now this time he'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Locke going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Locke. Going right side here, and that's complete. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They run it again with Kamara.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. What if they might throw it a little and come back to the run?
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Thomas has got it. Complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And he finds Cook. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Now Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Duke Dawson picks it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Locke will try again on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Spencer. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, 5.
They do go for it. It's Locke. That's to his running back, complete. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Locke now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Locke now on 1st down. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Hey, solid. Good. Be ready. Be ready.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Throwing on first down is Locke. Throw left side complete. It's Spencer. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Better against man than zone, or
Damn, but how you
against
tackle?
man, because now you're running away from someone
How you tackle me, man? That was a
into a
shit tackle.
defensive player in another zone.
a minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Damn, man.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Down to lose one. Mike 54. Mike 54.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Locke again here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. 1st and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Damn, Biggie.
Now Locke again. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah. Throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe get tossed to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos goes. It's a sack. Von Miller picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Now Breeze. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 82 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So it was 4th down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. 4th down, they're going for it. But they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On 1st down, Locke. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Over.
I got my shit.
Six guys. Check 6 guys. Sammy.
Hey.
Kamara. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, good. There we go. Got him.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Yeah, Kamara has it stripped. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
Crazy.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria, by Canada. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Block now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On 3rd and long, it's locked. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Locked to throw for it on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
They got tired foot, man. Shit, boy. They kick that big out.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Easy. Alert 3. Hey, switch gears. You're good. Like 4, ready.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Waiting. 5-1. Okay, just like that. Check.
Breeze is looking to throw. And this is Cook with the grab. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Hey, good game, Black.
And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
We'll go with the 10 first, and
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
What is it?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank.
I had the nigga. I do.
At this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be...
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell. And a terrific return. Finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Ooh, that was nasty. I'm glad we was broadcasting that one.
Oh,
Check
stick
that
him
out
up.
later. Make a sound effects on that bitch.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And this will be
Boom!
and the carnage continues.
Nigga,
It's another
40 to-
touchdown.
I got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not
38
happy
to
about
7.
this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
That's the
This
second
is how,
left.
this
It's
is how
over.
it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it
You
matter?
check the end of it out.
These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Nah, ain't no
there.
Exactly. They don't
excuse.
have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head to head. But
that's
the
about it.
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
You got another push.
That's
Shout out to
fielded in
Black
the
in
end zone.
here. Black in here. He kept asking for.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Yeah, he put up that 7 points. I was shitty. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, he's played good.
What up, boy? Alright. Nigga, I don't want to talk to you no way. Hey, friend, lad, nigga. Nah, I'm just playing, bro. I feel you, though.
Who open?